we're focused on the fundamentals. We're focused on our long-term plan and on executing that long-term plan. And that was a primary objective through this roadshow, was to attract investors that were on the same page with us, that understood the size of the long-term opportunity, that understood why we wanted to invest in our platform today. As for the industry more broadly speaking, I think the next wave of social platforms, the category leaders, as LinkedIn is to the professional networking vertical, you see Facebook in this horizontal social utility platform, Groupon with local commerce, Zynga in social gaming. And each of those companies have amazing fundamentals driving those businesses. You know, these are some of the fastest growing businesses at scale, certainly in the history of the consumer web. So I think folks drawing a contrast between where we are today with regard to those leading companies and where we were, say, in the late 90s, I think it's a little off for that reason. These are real companies generating real cash flow.
I'm sitting here thinking, if Facebook and Google are listening and watching, which we know they are, an enterprise and sort of that target customers so valuable, what would prevent them from just creating a vertical business that does that, cuts out the noise of their larger services and targets your customer?
We think context matters. So with regard to social platforms, you know, what we hear from our membership time and time again throughout the world, we do member meetups, done them in Mumbai in India and Amsterdam, of course, in Europe and throughout the United States. And our membership is pretty consistent in saying they want to keep their personal lives and their professional lives separate, which makes perfect sense if you think about it. And you know, we're the only social platform in the world to have achieved critical mass with a solely and exclusive focus on professionals.
One thing I've heard talking to people who like LinkedIn say, I like it when I'm searching for a job. When I'm not searching for a job, I don't really check in. So is the strategy to continue to focus on that core job search area, which you've done so well in and gotten a lot of traction, or do you need to diversify these other business streams and really build them up to match that?
The job seeker activity among members is very small relative to overall engagement. So as I mentioned a moment ago, we have over 100 million members, but according to ComScore third-party methodology, we averaged 75 million unique users throughout the first quarter. And those folks were generating an annualized run rate of over 30 billion page views. So the engagement's there. Now, would we like there to be greater engagement? Absolutely. Because to your point, historically, I think people have thought of LinkedIn as a great place to find work, find a job, or a digital Rolodex. And it's so much more than that.
What are you going to do with all the money you just raised? It's a lot.
I think you may see us do some acquisitions going forward. They'd be towards the smaller or medium end of the continuum. So acquisitions for technology that could help accelerate our current roadmap, talent, and perhaps business lines that would be accretive to the top and bottom line.